Forget all the sci-fi stuff you've seen. Today, we are talking about a new kind of coworker, a digital coworker that's already here, right now. We're going to demystify SAP's Business AI, a tool that's built from the ground up to understand your business and, honestly, to make your job a whole lot easier. So here's what's on tap today. First, we're going to completely reframe how you think about AI, not as just some tool, but as a real teammate. Then, I'll introduce you to Joule, SAP's very own business co-pilot. We'll see how it can totally transform a department like HR, look at some amazing results from a huge name like FC Bayern, and then we'll peek into the future and see what's coming next.
All right, let's dive right in. The most important thing to get your head around is this. AI isn't some far-off future of work concept anymore. It is the now of work. This stuff isn't on the horizon, it's already here, changing how we do our jobs every single day. So, let me just ask you this. Think about your own workday. You know, all those boring, repetitive, soul-crushing tasks that just eat up your time. Now, what if you could take all those hours of work and just, poof, get them done in seconds? That right there is the core promise of Business AI.
And that question leads us perfectly to Joule. This is SAP's answer. It's an AI assistant built for one very specific reason: to understand the unique context of your business, not the entire internet. So what is Joule really? Well, imagine you have this incredibly smart assistant and you can just talk to it in plain English. And this assistant is woven into every single SAP app you use. It's not some separate feature you have to open. It's just there, ready to help you get fast, intelligent answers no matter where you are in your workflow. Okay, this is probably the most important slide to really pay attention to. We've all played around with generic AI that's trained on, the entire public internet. It's fun for writing a poem or whatever. But Business AI, like Joule, is a completely different beast. It only looks at your company's secure business data. And because it's grounded in your reality, the answers it gives are relevant, they're reliable, and they're responsible. You can actually bet your business on them.
So how does Joule actually do that without just making things up? Well, the secret sauce is this process called Retrieval Augmented Generation. Sounds complicated, but it's pretty simple. First, you ask a question. Then, Joule scans all of your company's secure files to find the right context. Step 3, it enriches your question with that private data it found. And only then, as the final step, does it talk to the big language model to write an answer. This simple process is what ensures the answer is based on your company's facts, not public fiction.
Okay, theory is great, but let's make this really concrete. We're going to look at a part of the business we all interact with: human resources. This is a perfect example of how Business AI can shift a department from being buried in paperwork to actually empowering its people. Just take a classic HR task, like writing a job description. We've all seen it. The old way? Hours spent staring at a blank page, Googling keywords, trying to make sure the language is inclusive. It takes forever. The new way? You just ask Joule for a draft. It instantly pulls in the right skills and even helps you refine the language. A task that took hours now takes minutes. And the impact of that one change? It is absolutely staggering. We're looking at a 90%, that's 90, reduction in the time and the cost of creating a single job description. That isn't just a little bit better. That's a total game changer. And that's just one task?
Because it's not just about one task. This technology is changing the entire employee experience. Think about it. It can help generate smart interview questions for hiring. It can help managers write better, more meaningful performance goals. It can even help employees by suggesting new career paths. And for new hires, it can answer all those pesky policy questions instantly. It's like an assistant for every step of your career.
All right, so this all sounds great, but does it actually work in the real world with a real company? Well, let's take a look at what happens when Business AI gets put to the test. This is Eike Hammerly. She's the head of HR at the world-famous soccer club, FC Bayern. And she says their whole recruiting process is now supported by AI, helping them find and hire the best of the best. But here's the key part of what she said. The technology supports the recruiters. The human is still in charge. It's about making them better, not replacing them. And this chart just says it all, doesn't it? That bar on the left, that's the mountain of effort their team used to put in manually. The bar on the right, that's what their new AI-assisted process. The effort is just dramatically reduced. It's a huge win that frees up the HR team to focus on what really matters: people. So we've seen what's happening right now, but where is all of this going?
Well, the next giant leap is the move from a co-pilot, which helps you, to an agent, which can actually act on its own. This timeline lays it out perfectly. In the past, AI was just simple questions and simple answers. Right now, in the present, it's all about deep context, AI that gets your business. But the future? That's what we call agent-tick experiences, where the AI stops just answering questions and starts doing complex, multi-step jobs all by itself.
So what on earth is an AI agent? Think of it like this. You give it a big goal, like, hey, figure out this supply chain mess. The agent then understands that goal, plans out all the little steps needed across different apps, and just goes and does it, without you having to micromanage every single click.
I mean, just imagine the possibilities here. An AI agent that can run your supply chain, automatically fixing problems before they even happen. Or one that can handle a customer complaint from the first email all the way to a happy resolution. You could even tell it to build you a brand new app, and it would just go do it.
And that brings us to our final thought. For years now, the whole conversation around AI has been about how it can assist us, how it can make us faster, smarter, more efficient. But as we look toward this future of AI agents, the whole question is about to flip on its head. If AI can assist today, what happens tomorrow when it can lead?